Hi there, I'm Vanna Fame. Welcome back to Disco Elysium, episode 14. Okay, so what were we doing? We were going to speak to Morel, yeah, because we've inspected the traps. 3 of them had the bugs in, but one of them was empty. Yeah, okay. We're still waiting for Kim to come back. Oh gosh. I suppose I could check out the nightclub, but I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried that it's either going to be the lady driver or the base for those mercenaries. So I want backup before I go in there. Oh well. Let's get into the whirling and we'll speak to Morel. Hopefully this will take up quite a bit of time. Okay, it's you guys, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose we could speak to you as well, but... Now, let's get into you.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Yeah, okay, so we can't just get into the traps immediately. An unconfirmed sighting is just a story. Yeah, true. Okay, let's speak to you, Lena.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job, Mom. It was a truly epic long-distance trek. it was just on my way while I was working the case. I'm basically also a cryptozoologist now. Just doing my job, Mom.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie,
Ooh.
Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. She hands you a thin ribbon held together by a silver bird skull. Ooh.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
8 eyes? Well, you can never have too many eyes.
You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
Ah, okay. You never told me you've seen the phasmid. Or I can go with the suggestion. Ah, she's less worried about her husband, has the green ape pen, has the Teraton tie. Teraton. Ooh, okay, but that's quite high. While Kim isn't here to judge me for being a boring cop, tell me about this?
No, you don't have any new winning tactics to get the woman to spill the beans about cryptids.
God damn it. That was so high, though. So high. Your suggestion isn't going to get much higher, you know. You never told me you've seen the phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
No, I do.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
But darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
Oh.
Measuring things is important. How did she get the size?
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Ah, okay.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Wait, where was this and how old were you? Oh, what happened? What happened?
I looked up, and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I'd never seen anything like it. The reeds turned into a creature.
Right.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen.
Right.
For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
Told him your incredible story, and he was like, oh my gosh. This is exactly what I've waited my entire life for. Yeah, okay.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
It hissed.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
Ooh.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing.
Really? Perfectly from other accounts? Are you making this up? I hope not. I hope not.
If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
He looks at her with admiration, forgetting a wide smile on his face. So you were on a date?
Our first, yes.
The old woman looks at her husband tenderly.
The glance is tender, yes, but tempered by something else. A thought she can't express, even to him. Interesting.
Oh dear, drama. Oh dear, is that, yeah, are you lying? Are you lying? Its limbs are white.
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
How big was it exactly?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
Maybe not.
What if it is the case?
Maybe. Maybe you imagined it, Lena. Oh dear.
How could she? Who imagines this? She didn't know about the phasmid. This is the main thing here, what makes it a confirmed sighting. She had no previous knowledge of the insect.
Right.
So she couldn't have made it up, or imagined it.
Okay.
That's true, yes. I'm almost certain neither my mother nor my grandmother knew of it. It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, Lena,
She lowers her voice, imitating a boy.
you trying to tell us you saw the Insulindian phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here. They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. That's all for now. And we can at least speak to you now, hopefully.
Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He gives you a gruff pat on the shoulder. So I checked all the traps,
Good. Okay. And?
and one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yep, there was nothing in the trap. No locust, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but
The empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe this factors into it somehow.
I definitely left that one stocked.
Yeah.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Really? How so?
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivated reasoning. You should correct them.
Damn right, rhetoric.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
It's more likely that some kid came along and shook them loose. Come on, guys.
Another trip to the Reeds.
Or you. I won't put it past you. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter, this Phasmid. It's not very scientific to reason backwards from a conclusion you want to be true. Or, I don't know, I'm not persuaded. Yeah.
I appreciate your concern, officer, but please leave this to the experts. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture. Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Sweet, okay.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
Yeah, what really happened out there?
Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Oh, we insulted Morel. Okay, whoops. Develop an alternative theory about the missing locusts. I mean, why not? Go for it.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too.
Yeah.
You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
Oh, God. Really? I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bags?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
Yeah, I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
I mean, that's just wishful thinking, probably, but yeah.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
Ah.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
He looks at his tea.
Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
Okay.
No need to apologise, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
Right. So did you know Gary was hiding the armor?
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
Apparently. Yeah.
I don't know what got into him, officer. Thank you for letting him off easy. He won't forget it. We'll make sure he won't.
Yeah. I really wish I hadn't let him off easy. I should have at least given him the lowest fine. It just didn't seem like such a big thing until we realised he had the armour on him. Ugh. I hate this guy. Let's see if we can speak to Gary now.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
No, okay, it looks like we've gotten everything from him. Never mind. Okay, the missing insects case. Some locusts have gone missing and the Insulindian Phasmid has yet to be found. Perhaps you can use your detective skills to help out the cryptozoologists. Ask Kuno about the empty trap, then take a look around the yard. Find out the real reason why the trap was empty. Local kids might know. Kuno. Alright. Okay, let's get to it. Let's see if he's out there. Watch, this will be the one time that he's decided to not be in the yard. We have to go track him down. No, he is here. Okay. Awesome, I guess. Speed train Kuno leaving station. Alright, let's get into this.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Right, you wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing locusts.
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
Oh, cool.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
What's this about? Now, hold on, no one is lame here. Just tell me what happened. You kids are in trouble. No one's lame, just tell me what happened.
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Oh, God.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Yeah, okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Oh, kids. Really hate these kids. Okay. Well, let's just check out his trap then. His shack, should I say. Ah, okay. It's crawling with locusts in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Oh, gosh.
Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants.
Apparently.
Sounds like you found the locust, detective.
What is this?
Heaps of leaves are rotting among the mud-caked towers. Dozens of little locusts feed on them, buzzing away with vicious joy. Kuno has really outdone himself here.
Wow, so he's really into insects. Knows their perfect habitat.
It's the work of a self-taught visionary.
I should go and ask him to stop then. Okay. Yeah, totally ask this kid to stop doing that. Oh dear. Nothing else in here? I mean, really hoping that I'll find that password. But no, apparently not. Alright. I suppose we're gonna have to ask him to stop making locust hotels. Oh, did I see... That's green now. I can look at it. Oh dear. Let's speak to you then.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Right, I know you took the locusts from the traps the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, then you go and build a whole bug town. Why steal locusts? Couldn't you find some other pets? You built Bug Town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Okay.
Stop!
She wails from behind the fence, then buries her face in her hands.
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
Okay.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination.
Right.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
Okay, so she doesn't like bugs? City of Rage sounds like a cool place. What are you, some kind of artist now? Whatever, kids, I just wanted to ask. You an artist now?
Maybe I am.
He says, looking you straight in the eye.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno, Kuno.
Hold on, did I hear you right? You said I. Oh, that's great, Kuno. It's cool to make art. You should listen to your friend Kuno. Art's lame as hell. It's cool to make art, Kuno, but I kind of want to say that. But whenever I get too personal, I end up getting cussed out, don't I? It's cool to make art.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds! Don't let him, Kuno!
Oh god.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears at the buttons of his shirt trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno! You'll have to take me away!
A leaden silence fills the yard.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window.
That depends on the choices you make, young girl. Come on, no one's coming to take you away or say nothing. I could say nothing. Just see what he says. I do kind of want to select this one. I really do. Go for it.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence.
Yeah, okay.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
Oh dear.
Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
Wow. Okay. That's all the authority you have. You made it. Well done. Okay.
You've got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologist is trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait. I have to ask, what does the city of locusts mean, or what's going to happen to the locusts? I need you to stop.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
Right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
Okay.
She doesn't know whether to be glad because Kuno is finally convinced of the lameness, or more worried because of his continued use of the first person singular. Kuno is Kuno, not I.
Okay. I have to ask, what does the city of locusts mean? I probably don't want to do that. What's going to happen to the locusts? Oh, okay, now that's settled, I'd better be off. I'm curious, what's going to happen to the locusts?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Oh. Okay. I kind of want to know. I want to know, and this is probably going to go terribly for me, but I have so many morale points now. Just ask.
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
He turns his face up to the heavens.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
Okay, I'd better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insulindian phasmid, or none of your business. I have a feeling if I tell him this, he's just going to get... He's going to be silly with it. Maybe. He's probably going to be silly with it. He's probably going to end up ruining their chances of finding it, isn't he? I kind of want to know what he's going to do, though. Yeah, they're after a phasmid. He mutters to himself.
He recognizes the name.
You know what the Insulindian phasmid is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
Okay.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art? No, art is for arrogant blowhards. Why am I getting this? What is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
Okay.
In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Hold on. Is architecture also art?
Of course not. It's autism, box drawing, masturbation with a ruler and a sextant or whatever they use. You should demean and criticize the genteel institution of architecture while extolling the virtues of the pure arts.
Well, wait. What about music? Is that art too?
Only the most experimental kind.
I guess I have been feeling critical lately. That's stupid. Architecture is stupid. Music is stupid. You can't say music is stupid, you're disco. I have been feeling critical.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
Wait, but don't I have to be 100% cop to get the case finished and all that? Okay, if 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from rote repetition, so be it. And no, I can't risk another cop or diversion at this point. Go away. Don't I need to be 100% cop?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home.
Okay, we're gonna go art.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world.
Right, absolutely.
Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Okay, art cop. I like it. I can't believe these kids are still here. Can we speak to... No, I don't really want to speak to you, actually. Yes, leave, Kuno. Go somewhere else. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to tell Morel that the kids had the locusts, I assume. Kuno's promised to stop, report my findings to the cryptozoologists. Okay. Guys, I have bad news.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
I had a chat with Kuno. He promised to stop stealing the locusts.
So it was just a child.
He purses his lips, crestfallen.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
Right.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry.
Oh dear.
Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
The aging cryptozoologist breaks into a hideous coughing fit.
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
A 38-degree fever.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
Maybe.
You're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
Man, I'm really feeling this is costing me time on my main investigation. It's not worth risking our health. You should call it a day and go home. Refuse? I'd offer to help, but I have my own things to do. Refuse. Damn it, maybe I can still restock the traps for you. Except, we've come too far to quit. I'm going to restock the trap. Let's do this. Except enthusiastically. I am so curious about what's going to happen. It's probably nothing. Probably absolutely nothing. But damn it, I want to know. So I'm going to either accept or accept enthusiastically. We did do a little bit of paranormal stuff when we were trying to be dramatic for the bookstore. I think we can really get into this. Accept enthusiastically.
Really? It's too much, officer.
He starts coughing again.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
She nods to her husband.
Here's a fresh batch of locusts. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
Yeah.
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
I'm sure.
This would show them all. We need to get you on that list of discoverers. No question about that.
Okay. Damn. All right. So, I guess I'd better get going. What do we have here, then? You volunteered to restock the empty trap for the cryptozoologists. They even gave you fresh box of locusts. This could, after some messing around, probably lead to the discovery. First, restock the trap you left empty before. The trick is to remember which one it was. Well, we know which one it was. It was the one in their camp. Okay. I still need to do that, don't I? And I still want to add more beauty to that wall. What's done here? What have we done? We've completed speaking to Kuno and inspecting the traps. Okay. Smoker on the balcony. Got a composure thing come back. Okay. Composure for Renee. Ah, Lena. We can get the suggestion thing back. Well, that's good. I might do that right away. Okay. Lena.
Oh, hello, sweetie. So nice to see you again.
Oh, yes. +4. Morel is back. He was back before. Why didn't I get that +4 now? Well, try it.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. You're chummy. Just go on and ask.
Hey, Lena, I'd really like to hear about some of those juicy cryptids you've studied. Could you tell me about a couple?
Oh, I'd be delighted.
Is this bird a cryptid? Point to the tie she gave you.
No, it's the cryptid.
Wow, the cryptid?
Oh, yes.
The small silvery skull shines between your fingers. Its beak sharp. Okay, what is it?
The eight-eyed teratorn, the largest flying avian ever discovered, with a wingspan of 11.5 meters. It was thought to have gone extinct 3,500 years ago. Some even doubted the fossils were real. A mutation, they said. Until it was sighted by renowned Gottwaldian explorer and naturalist Uwe Plattenkalk in 21.
Wow.
This renown seems a bit dubious.
What a name.
Your own catalogue comes up completely empty. But, of course, you are not all-knowing.
Okay. I need to hear about this sighting.
It happened on a botanical expedition into the vast and unexplored Oamrau Canyon in southeast Ilmara. Dr. Plattenkalk got separated from his group during a sandstorm.
And that is?
The world's largest canyon system, sweetie. It's a barren waste east of the Erg Desert. An ancient riverbed completely dried up.
So what happened?
Alone in the blasted desert heat, the doctor wandered eastward, where man hasn't stepped foot in over 1,000 years, since the fall of Pericarnassus.
Okay.
He was lost, without any navigation equipment and desperately low on water. After a day or two, he noticed a bird high in the noon sky. A great black bird. It seemed gargantuan.
Right.
Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uva got there, the teratorn had taken off already, and the carcass was picked clean. This happened many times.
He was following it?
Yes, or rather, hunting. A bird that big has a lot of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plottenkalk followed the teratorn until they reached a great canyon wall where the bird finally landed to rest.
Okay.
The professor climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found the bird sleeping with his head tucked under its wing, a great black pile of feathers on the perch. So he approached, slowly squeezing the rock in his fist.
Okay.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Then the teratorn suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider. And the man couldn't move. He was paralyzed, frozen into place with the rock in his hand. Whatever he did, he could not get closer to the bird.
Why?
The bird was controlling his mind. It kept him from approaching. He could step back, but every time he stepped forward, paralysis. Uva spent 3 days trying until the bird flew away.
Hold on. How did he survive to tell the story? An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird? Fuck yes. An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird? Come on. An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird? No way. How did he survive? He was already dying of thirst. How did he survive?
The 8-eyed teratorn was indifferent to him, as long as he didn't get closer than 2 steps. It even let him feed on some carcasses up there, and the 2 unfertilized eggs it left behind.
An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird? Fuck yes.
Absolutely, sweetie. Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since, but Wamrao is vast, mysterious, and holds many secrets.
So that was the last anyone saw of it?
Sadly, yes. But there are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls from Il Mara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Pericarnassian imperial eagle, an ancient heraldic symbol that is hard to pass off as coincidence. The imperial eagle, too, had 8 eyes.
Right.
Not really. It's just stylization. The way they drew eyes. It's not a zoological drawing.
This one's very famous. Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids. So, what else do you want to know?
What's the biggest cryptid?
That would be the giant of Kokonur.
She says as if it's common knowledge.
The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
Strange light?
Mirage or a psychogenous luminance.
She does not elaborate the nature of this luminance further. How big is it exactly?
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
Is it dangerous?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable.
Right.
That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support.
Right.
There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur Desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Cool.
Gravity anomaly? Digging it. Digging this parascientific stuff right here.
Right. Well, I mean, the Pale. We've got the Pale thing surrounding the island that we're on, the Isola. Who's to say that there can't be some Really weird creatures out there. Or giants. Or gravity anomalies. Who's to say? What's the tiniest cryptid?
Cryobacter catlensis.
Wow. You just know these off the top of your head.
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
And what's so special about it?
The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history.
Wow.
Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study. No doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
She injected herself with it?
Yes, the bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
Okay, but she isn't ice, so... The circumstances completely different. You mean there is an immortal geologist wandering the world?
Yes, and she's quite mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away.
Okay.
We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
Weird. Okay, what's the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
She pauses for effect. The gnome of Jeroma? That sounds terrifying. The gnome of Jeroma? That doesn't sound too bad. That sounds terrifying.
Oh, yes. None of its victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
And what does it look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at.
Right.
A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it.
Oh, okay.
It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Are there any photos of it?
Alas, no.
Surely.
And the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom.
Right.
Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
She says mostly to herself.
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
Seems very convenient that it just disappeared and nothing like it was seen again. No, it was a perfectly good explanation. Stop being so skeptical. Yeah.
Sure, a perfectly good explanation. It dissolved in its own venom. Go on then. Ask about more gnomes or whatever.
Is that a cryptid on this pen you gave me?
Yes. It's the kind green ape. Half war story, half undiscovered species in the genus Homo.
War story?
Yes, it was reported by soldiers in South Safra during the war. The kind green ape would visit bunkers during the night, healing wounded soldiers with its saliva.
With its saliva?
Yes, it has amazing healing qualities. Some soldiers reported growing back limbs, regaining their sight.
And there was something about an undiscovered subspecies of man?
Indeed, there is. It's our closest relative among the cryptids. Same taxonomic family, different genus.
Okay.
Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor, and that evolved parallel to our own. Just like your partners.
You mean Kim isn't human? I knew it. I think there's a name for that. Racism. And undoubtedly inferior to our species as well. Him isn't human? No. That sounds like racism.
I didn't mean to imply that Saolites are in any way inferior to us. In some ways, they are superior. Every species has its advantages and disadvantages.
Okay.
The kind green ape, too, is in some ways superior to us. Such kindness as it is demonstrated is not common among humans. Granted, kindness may not be an evolutionary advantage.
Are there any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
And what is it?
The call de mama d'aqua, or thin whisper of sound. And that's precisely what it seems to be. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. It's very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Right.
Call de mama d'aqua can also be translated as a whisper light and low.
A whisper light and low.
Yes, that's another translation. They're both quite lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess so.
Although the low part is a little ironic. The call de mama d'aqua makes, or rather is, such a high-pitched sound that other animals, including humans, can't hear it. It could be everywhere all of the time, and we wouldn't know.
But how can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Could it be here, right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 1920s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing.
Right.
When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Songbirds? Just nod eagerly. Eagerly nod.
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
Okay.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the call de mama d'aqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the mama d'aqua they followed individually.
So why is it so afraid of us then?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the mama d'aquas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
They cancel each other out?
Psst. They cancel each other out.
Yeah. Thank you.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Oof.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Koltamama population anywhere.
Cool. Okay. What about...
What about what?
Man, I just can't get enough of these cryptids.
I'm glad you like them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
Sure he is. Sure he is. He just didn't happen to have the biggest, the smallest, the most dangerous, and the most invisible off the top of his head, like you did. I know. You know what you're talking about. Let's try this again.
Of course, dear. Is there a particular cryptid that you're interested in learning about?
No, it's all the same, isn't it? Okay.
I'm glad you like them, but I'm not
Never mind
really
then,
one
let's
to
go.
tell you.
Well, it was nice to know, I guess. Very nice to know. So, what have we got here? Actual art degree. Perception. Can't even look at this shit. Oh dear. Yep, it's another copper type. The worst one. The most savage and brutal. The art cop. Nothing is good enough for him. Everything is shit. You have to employ an armada of adjectives to depict and demean the mediocrity of the works and visual institutions around you. Really flex that critical muscle. Until the vocabulary for punishing mediocrity becomes second nature. Here we go. Oh. See, I thought maybe that would just help me get to the, to painting the wall. But it's not actually going to help me with art, it's just going to make me an art critic. As in, make me really, really critical and nasty to people. I might leave that one then. What do we have? Motorway South. That one I probably should do at some point. Fairweather T500. I need to look at that as well. Damn. I think that's it. Alright, well I do have skill points though. I do have some skill points. I suppose I could unlock another... Yeah? And we'll internalize the armor thing. Yeah, okay. And as for these, I'm not sure what I'm going to need. I might leave it until the morning. So what else did we get? The Eight-Eyed Teraton tie. Inland Empire and Volition. +1 to both. What was that? Inland Empire? Let's take that then. Oh yes. We can leave the horrific necktie. Get rid of it, in fact. Yeah. Okay. And the items. What have we got here? Box with locusts. A cardboard box with several rows of little holes in the lid. Though at first glance the box seems perfectly ordinary, upon closer examination it's obvious that it has been prepared with great care. Okay. Well, I suppose before we go to bed we might as well put more locusts in the trap. Just as the last thing that we do today. So let's get over there real quick. Oh, what's that? The door is closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. Okay. Okay, and it was this one.
The trap stands empty near the reeds. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds' apprehensive hissing.
Release the locusts into the empty trap.
The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings.
Okay.
They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Well, never mind. Sorry, bugs. We've restocked the trap. Now report to Lena in the whirling. Okay. Well, we'll see if she's still up. She is still here. Morel is not. Morel is not. Okay, let's get into you.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
The elderly woman smiles up at you hopefully. I restocked the empty trap. Where's Morel?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
She manages a smile for you.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Only the hardcore players left, huh? It's probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there in those reeds. He gives up and I'm running around? Probably for the best.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
Yeah.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
So, who's going to check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
Something tells me it's up to me again. I'll take care of it. I can take it on. Once more onto the breach then. Take it on with undue optimism. Good luck with that. My bug chasing days are done. Now I can take care of it.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Am I?
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Lena, you seem different.
Different? How?
You've given up on the phasmid. You're not telling me the whole story. Never mind. You're not telling me the whole story. No, you've given up.
I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all. Everyone is now and then.
You're in doubt? About what?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
Okay.
And when a police officer asks, you must answer.
Right.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
Are you saying you made it up? Or you seem to really believe it happened? Doesn't that count for something? So you haven't seen it. I should arrest you for lying. No, you seem to really believe it.
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence.
Uh-huh.
That I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too.
Okay.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
Suggestion, medium. First, tell her that her marriage hasn't been a lie. Oh, wow. Okay. Damn, suggestion. Ugh. To hell with this. I still believe you saw the phasmid. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either. Okay, it's a false memory. Doesn't mean all cryptids aren't real. Chase another one. You're right about all of it, and I need to get back to my work. I wish. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either. Yeah.
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Right.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's? You do that. I'll check the traps one more time. Be careful out there, Lena. It's been a pleasure, ma'am. The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light. Conclude. Okay. I do want to check the traps one more time. There's no point in really doing it. I mean, come on. Come on. She's definitely made it up. She's definitely made it up, but it's really fun. This has been really quite a fun diversion so far. Really enjoying it. You do that, I'll check the traps.
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Yeah.
No one can stop you from finding the phasmid.
Absolutely, damn right. Can I have your address just in case there's news?
Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road, Jamrock, but...
Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
Be careful out there, Lena. It's been a pleasure. Oh, the rest is pretty grim. It's been a pleasure.
Likewise, sweetie. Thank you for everything. Truly. Even though it turned out to be a...
The sentence remains unfinished.
A waste of time.
A
lie. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors.
So quietly?
Then pushes them open. Outside, the cold coastal wind blows.
Okay. And she's off. Well. What do we have? Don't we have find the Insulindian phasmid ourselves now? No? Is that done? It's done. I volunteered to restock the traps. Yep. Yeah, it's done. Oh, darn. Well, we can check the traps in the morning, I guess. We can do that in the morning. Let's go to bed and hope that Kim is back. Because we have such a story to tell when he gets back. You have no idea how my day went while you were gone. Yeah, and we can't bathe again. Well, that's unfortunate. I suppose let's have a look at the mirror. Let's see if we can
A mirror
anything
hangs
here.
on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Okay. I don't have anything for interfacing, but I guess I could try once I get once I put the tool in my hand. Yeah. Let's put the chain cutters in our hand. We've got 3 bottles in the frit bag. And what do we have for interfacing? Nothing. We don't have anything for interfacing. Well, I guess we'll stick one in then. Just so that we can try this again.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it,
72%.
your face,
Try it.
adorned. The faucet is
Ay,
quite
yes.
terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place.
Go for it.
You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops.
Awesome.
Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose.
Thank you, interfacing.
The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Hey, okay. So. Hey, okay. This is electrochemistry, though. I could up my electrochemistry. So let's let the mirror be for now. And let's see what we can do for electrochemistry. So our electrochemistry is +3 now. Let's have a look
The
at
mirror
this.
hangs on the bathroom wall.
Ooh, 83%.
It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror, adorned with the expression.
Let's try it.
It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending, a thought, a sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long.
Sweet. Well done.
Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Oh, well, at least you're not grinning weirdly anymore. Let the mirror be for now. I think that should be it, actually. There's nothing else for the mirror
hangs
to
on
do.
The bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. You see your face, such as it is without the expression. It's just hairy.
All right, let the mirror be for now then. Okay, now let's get our other stuff back on. All right, and let's go to bed.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Go to sleep.
It's not easy, but your bones are so tired from what feel like weeks of work on the case. You have to try. After what feels like hours, you feel you might be sleeping.
Well, unfortunately, it wasn't any work on the case. Not really. We mostly looked for cryptids and explored the beach and found our motor carriage in the ice, in the sea, where we left it. Oh, yeah. Not great, but, you know, at least you are trying. At least you're trying. Okay, what have we got?
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Yeah?
Recorded in you. Forever. On Faraday.
Spinning in eternity. Spinning on empty. Spinning, spinning. Tell me, am I dreaming? Am I dreaming?
No. You're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Right.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers. The faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
Doesn't sound like a bad thing.
You can never forget this shit.
The colours, the voices, The rain, the snow, I don't want to. It's beautiful. The endless visions, erase them. The rain, the snow, yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
Okay.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes.
Well, the postcards might be collectibles. Maybe.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right, I am an agent of the world. But what if I want to be the agent of nothing? I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For what?
For the greater good.
Oh, damn, empathy. Well done.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
We're making progress, though. Measured, steady progress. Pursue thought. Forget politics. I'll never sleep if I keep on like this. I want to know what it means. Pursue the thought.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
Okay.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
Wow. Okay, feel the pillow under your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Well, if you lot would be quiet, maybe I would get some sleep, honestly.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go.
Sweet. Absolutely volition.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
We've got this logic. Open my eyes. Hey, we healed some health. Sweet. And we've got a little thought bubble. We'll wait until he gets up. Stand up, Harry. You can do it. Damn right you can do it. Okay.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
Is there? What is it?
It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here.
Okay.
An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next?
Okay.
Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Wait, I thought things were going pretty well. Let's get right to it. What needs to be done? Not my problem. Discard thought. I thought things were going well.
Oh, sure. You've been making progress on your case, interviewing people, solving side tasks.
Indeed.
But who's focusing on the big questions?
I assumed the most qualified and highly credentialed people were taking care of that stuff. This really doesn't sound like my job. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, I guess the best people for the job were doing that.
But have you ever seen them? How do you know they're even there? More importantly, how do you know they aren't waiting for your participation?
Well, what am I supposed to do?
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
What exactly is la responsibility?
The most awesome, terrible thing.
Okay.
It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
I thought I was assigning responsibility for the murder.
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly.
Okay.
La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues, the human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy.
All right then, give it to me. I'll accept responsibility.
Whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority,
Okay.
like a committee.
Do we really have time for all this? And who should sit on this committee? Sounds like too much responsibility for me. I don't want it. Who should sit on this committee? Empathy. Come on, tell me.
Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez.
All right.
Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start.
My half-brother. Absolutely. He is adopted, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revershaw. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
Absolutely. The amnesiac who can't remember anything had to be given a reality lowdown by someone with an agenda. Absolutely. We have wisdom and expertise in spades. Totally. What happens once we've assigned responsibility?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors.
Okay.
Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee.
Sure.
Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
I'm prepared to take on this awesome burden, accept task. You know what? This sounds like a drag. Refuse task. I'm prepared for this awesome burden.
Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
Sure. Okay. All right. Take on la responsibility. Form a committee of moralists to assign responsibility. Kim might know where to start. Okay. Sure. Cargo container door is possible again. Wasn't that whispering it open or something? I think it was, wasn't it? Well, I don't think we're going to be getting that. A cell, empathy. I still don't think we're doing that either. Okay, well, Kim is back. And we need to speak with him. We have a body, an extra body, and he absolutely needs to know about it. Kim, I've done a thing. Hi. Can we speak?
Yes?
Kim, we need to talk about responsibility. I found out what the pail is while you were gone. Really? Nothing about the body? I guess we'll just have to go to the body. We need to talk about responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
Good, we're on the same page then. What do you mean? Totally on the same page.
If you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us.
No, I meant like la responsabilité. You know, the kind that gets assigned.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stability? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
Point to the ground for the murder. Point to yourself for my disaster of a life. Spread your arms wide for this whole situation. For my disaster of a life. Honestly, I think that's probably the one to go for. But it's for the whole situation, isn't it? I mean, I kind of wonder what will happen if I do this. For my disaster of a life, go for it.
But isn't that your job?
No, it's way more nuanced than that. There's like this whole historical or socio-economic dimension to it.
Ah, now I understand.
The lieutenant nods his head gravely.
Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility?
Yes, exactly. How did you know?
Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees.
Right.
In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee.
So he's not a moral intern.
You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villedroit, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment.
Right.
If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first, you might need to speak with his young companion.
Right, okay.
Now, was there anything else?
Oh, you are feeding the fire, aren't you? You're just feeding it. I found out about the pail.
Wonderful. What is your takeaway?
Oh, you're not surprised?
I can't stop a grown man from learning about the fundamental geographic and anthropogenic features of our world, can I?
Yeah, I mean, you tried.
Perhaps I was overprotective, is what's insinuated.
I think it's terrifying. It seems unreal. I'm super cool with all of it. Where are we, Lieutenant Kitsuragi? It seems unreal.
It all seems unreal, detective. In actuality, the pale is no more unreal than, say, water or death. Or that we are stuck behind our eyes, between our own ears, talking.
He looks around, pensive suddenly.
Excuse me, large topics are not my forte. You seem stable enough. Keep it that way. Now, was there anything else, or should we get to it?
No, I think we're good. Alright. So, let's speak to this guy then.
Hi again, Gendarme.
I need to talk with your Sunday friend again. It's about committee business, or what is it with the way he carries himself? Composure 5. Let's do this first.
Oh, a committee. How interesting. And if I may ask, Gendarme, what is this committee about?
He takes a measured drag of his cigarette.
He's all bemused skepticism. He doesn't actually care what you want with his friend.
I'm not really sure, I'm just trying to reach a higher authority. It's about assigning la responsabilité. I'm really not at liberty to say. Yeah, I'm trying to reach a higher authority.
Sounds like a bore, frankly. All the fun stuff's down here.
Right.
In any case, I would love to help. But the thing is, I don't know where he is. We don't talk about everything, you see.
He gently taps the end of his cigarette with his forefinger.
He might have mentioned something about making a tour of some historical sites up the coast. In an unofficial capacity, of course.
Ah, okay. Do you know when he'll be back? Or I guess I'll have to look for him along the coast. Yeah.
I guess you will.
He tips his head ever so slightly. Let's leave and then we'll
Bye-bye,
see what we can
gendarme.
do for composure. Nope, the shoes is all we've got for composure. Oh, damn. Okay, is there anything here that minuses composure? No? Okay. And the smoker says his Sunday friend has gone for a stroll along the coast, so we might be able to see him there. Okay,
Hi again, Gendarme.
58%. Try it.
Could he be a member of the homosexual underground?
Is that it? I was expecting some... Oh, never mind. Fine.
Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with members here. You made it up.
Are you part of the homosexual underground? Or I'm not bringing it up, let it go. Yeah, let it go. What?
Hmm?
He hums, honeyed. Nope, I'm
Bye-bye,
good.
Gendarme.
Yep. You made it up. Just leave. Just... Okay. Let's put those back on. Unless we're going to need authority. Maybe not. I don't think so. And I don't really want the minus to composure when we're going to meet... Well, going to see another body. So... let's just go. I definitely want to show him this body. Oh, we can... Let's call on the radio and see if we've got anything about... Oh, guys. What are you doing to my friend's ride? Fuck the world? Piss something?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Says the young man with piss written on his back.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
His companion wears a simple yet elegant slogan, fuck the world.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
Yeah. He steps
While
in.
I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
Yeah.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
You'd do
Skulls.
what?
Now there's a strong organizational title.
Ah, who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Okay.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls. Yet.
Yet. Okay.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Okay, who are the skulls?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
I'm so glad you asked. Of course I do. I'm just testing you boys. No, I really don't. Yeah, sure I do.
The skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
His voice rings with excitement.
Besmatine, or the Besmati, the Immortals, are West River Sholian crime syndicates.
Okay.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Right, of course, that's what you think it's about.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
Non-verbal, say nothing. Uh-huh, say nothing.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around the brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
Yeah.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
Sure, do you know anything about the murder that took place here?
Murder?
Never mind, this is useless. A man was hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Also, he was hanged.
Let's not fuck around, guys. I'm the law.
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
Yeah.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
This sounds like epistemology, a field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
I know that you don't know shit. I'm not going to entertain you with this any longer. I know you don't know shit.
Exactly. How can one know shit? For example, how can one be sure that there truly is a body hanging behind a hostel?
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter?
Maybe it's true. The hanged man is merely a prop in a performance. We are the audience, and the artist is hiding somewhere in the dark.
Yeah, no, man's dead.
So what do you think we know?
What's with the jackets?
What about them?
Turn to the blonde youth. Why does your jacket have that written on it? Turn to the dark-haired youth. Why do you have that on yours? I'll go through them.
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss.
Okay.
The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences.
Sure.
Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
What? Makes sense.
What I mean by this is, we are all piss and that the world is inherently meaningless.
Right.
It seems that the young man has a certain expertise in at least one field, even if it's rather narrow.
And you?
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
Right.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
Yeah.
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though...
Blow it up. That's a terrible metaphor. Yeah.
You get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone.
Right.
Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
To not? Whatever.
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's got a point.
Rhetoric, stop it.
Is it a coincidence that here we have 2 badass jackets and 2 badass cops?
Hey, Kim, lower your voice.
Yes?
Do you think it's a coincidence?
What is?
There are 2 of us and 2 of these jackets.
What are you implying?
The lieutenant looks confused. Which one would you wear? You know what I'm implying. We should get these jackets. Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
Are you more of a thingy or a fuck the world kind of guy?
Neither.
Come on, Kim, it's just a mental exercise.
Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the 2 statements.
No way! If anything, I'm the piss in this scenario. That works. I feel more like a fuck the world kind of guy. Yeah.
Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
Very true.
That's
Very
an
true.
origin story for a dynamic duo right there.
Oh, God.
So are we done here? Or... you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
Well... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get that. Absolutely. Do you guys know Cindy the Skull?
Oh, yeah. Cindy's a right proper skull.
The young man's eyes glaze over, his voice filled with longing.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
Yep.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
He adds, returning from whatever void he was just visiting.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism.
Yeah.
The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
I see you kids are into anodic dance music. Why aren't there more skulls in matinees? Your rhetoric is confusing. Are you part of the skulls or not? Enough about this skullery then. I see you're into anodic dance music.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
His blonde friend adds ominously and points to his temple.
It's
Why?
a threat. An impotent threat of violence.
A threat? Good, I like those. Don't fuck with me, boys. I'm one of the bad cops. I just wanted to talk about music, and now there's a conflict all of a sudden. It's too much. Nervously shake your head. No. A threat? I like those.
But I don't. In fact, I dislike them so much I'm willing to drag you boys back to the station just to calm myself down.
Good cop, bad cop, maybe?
Hey, there's no need for that. We're just talking here. Joking, too. Stay light, man.
Right.
Yeah. Didn't you cops, like, have some questions about skulls or some shit?
So why aren't there more in Martinez?
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Right, okay.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Sure you are.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
dear.
are.
The young men exchange approving nods. So are you part of the Skulls or not?
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
And what makes you think that the organization would accept you?
Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
But in
Right.
a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
The other one quickly adds and whispers something to his friend.
We'll fuck the system from the inside later. Just be cool now. The damage will be tenfold.
Okay.
Right on, fuck. So what's happening now?
Enough about this scullery.
Mm-hmm.
He throws a longing glance at the Kanema. Okay, well, there's no way we're getting that. They're just off-brand skulls. And 28%, there's no way. Talking with you has definitely been something. Let's leave. Half-light, wasn't it? Do we have anything for half-light? Yeah, we have gloves for half-light. Okay, the gloves are the only thing that we have for half-light. I just don't see... I don't see that being any better. So no, we're going to ignore that. Let's get into the Kanema.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
We'll pick up the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
So, did you find out more about the owner of the armored boots?
Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Nope, I'm done.
57's over and out.
Okay.
In the cabin, you see a...
Never mind then. Well, we're just not getting anything from that, are we? Well, let's go and check out the other body that we've got. I don't really like the fact that they're hanging around the vehicle, but nothing we can do. Kind of want to know if he's going to say anything about the Kanema. Let's check the traps while we're here.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid.
Oh dear. Well, nothing we can do about that, I guess. Can't do anything with the vehicle. I really should have had Kim with me for this. I really should have. Never mind. Let's get to the other traps, I guess.
Just dead and dying locusts, and the slow swaying of surrounding reeds.
Yeah, okay. I have the feeling that this is going to be a complete bust, but we have to do it. If something like the Pale could be real, who knows what this world is going to throw at me, so I'm not going to give up on something like this. Something this interesting. Just because, you know, it's kind of crazy.
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. You still can't see a phasmid anywhere.
Yeah, that's a shame.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner, dead. No phasmid anywhere.
It's a shame. That is a shame. But never mind. We did our best. And we can't exactly examine the reeds themselves, can we? No, we can't. Ooh, those are blue. Get in there. Ooh, yeah, money. Fantastic. Oh. And a nosafed. Sweet. And that's done now. Okay, we can't select those anymore. That's a shame. Well, let's go to that body then. Oh. That's blue. A postcard. Okay. Damn. Postcard Curon 33. This one has hell written on its back. It could not be further from the truth. It's the boom years, and Curon, the nicest district in Revachol West, is enjoying a sun-drenched day. Tall and handsome buildings rise from the riverside, steel, iron, and yellow limestone, with cloud shadows sliding on the facades. Okay, that's lovely. It's only 20, whatever the money is. I keep forgetting. Not a lot, but if it's a collectible, then at least I'm collecting it. If it's not, then eventually we'll have a good amount to sell, I guess. Okay. I think I'll leave it here, and next episode I will hopefully get Kim to do something with this body. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.